Welcome to the show, Black to Black Talk Show, Bodacious Dreams with Radical Faith. I have with me today, I have Tracie Conyers, our homegirl realtor, and I'm gonna read her bio, and then we'll continue our conversation. Tracie Conyers has been a household name for over 20 years now. Her career began in the nonprofit sector, working as a marketing director, assistant project manager for Southeast Texas Community Development with the late Al Price and under the direction of Matt Hobson. It was here she was introduced to real estate, assisting clients with down payment assistance, choosing lots, choosing plans, and choosing schemes, working with contractors and learning about the mortgage process from start to close. Tracie was awarded the position of Executive Director of Savannah Housing, another nonprofit where she was overseeing the functions and operations of the company. Tracie obtained her loan officer license first and then became a realtor. In 2008, the market crashed and Tracie had to make a decision of which one she was going to continue to pursue. She chose real estate. Licensed as a realtor is in June 2005. Tracie is embarking in June 2023, 18 years in this career. Tracie states that God has directed her path throughout her entire life, and I am grateful to have been introduced to the Lord Jesus Christ at an early age. The Lord is her rock, her salvation, her defense. Tracie has been with Keller Williams Realtor over 10 years. She has won awards for Agent of the Month several times throughout the tenure, and yet in 2021 and 2022, she has been awarded the number 2 Sales Agent of the Year, striving for number 1. Tracie Conyers is licensed in Texas and Louisiana and sells all over both states. When you reach out, she is coming to you. Down payment assistance has been the best kept secret for many years for different reasons. Yet she has had a loud voice telling everyone she comes into contact with about it and how it saves people money. She's been saving people money for years and creating satisfied customers all around Texas and Louisiana. For a top-notch experience in buying, selling residential, commercial, investment, real estate, you need someone who is trustworthy, reliable, knows the ins and outs of the industry. Call your homegirl today. Our numbers are 409-499-8095. Louisiana number is 337-277-7910. And another number is 832-470-5725. Welcome to the show, Tracie. Glad
Thank
to have
you.
you on.
Yes, I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
welcome.
glad to have this platform here for everybody to have an opportunity to share. God bless you today.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself other than what I've read?
Yeah, okay.
And
Yes, I am your home girl. I love my career. I have been excited. I have been blessed to meet so many wonderful people and assist so many families in one of the biggest decisions they will make in their lives is home ownership. It's a place to live, it's a place of wealth. And it's a place of safety for a lot of us that have lived in apartments and different things like that. That is a great denominator for people to be able to have access to, and I'm glad to be a part. Someone asked me, what is the highlight of my career? And my highlight is being a witness. I am a witness of God's promises. And so that has helped me. You know, I see what he's doing for others and have done for others in their lives. And it gives me hope and promise that I know that I can receive the same things that he's said that we can have.
okay, so I know you kind of spoke on this a little bit already. So just tell us what is your why now? Since you've been in going on almost 18 years, what is your motivation part right now? What is your why?
The why is it just keeps me going to have satisfied customers, people constantly coming to me to trust me believing in me that I can help them and assist them through this process. So that why is there because it's the benefit for the family. And again, it's God's promise because it's just coming through fruition. And so that is my why, to continuously strive to educate and give people the knowledge that you can have it. It's there for you. I mean, let's get it. You know, it may not be today. So when you come to me, it's never a no. It may just be not now, and let's plan it so you can achieve it. So there was I was at a meeting earlier, and I just want to find this right quick. One of the pastors that was attending it, he said this quote, and he says, when the families in our communities are not whole, our businesses in the community is not whole. So we have to educate and help train people and families and men and women, children about finances, about credit. These things are important. It carries a long way. And so I've been a youngster before too and didn't have knowledge about it. And so I was all jacked up. Jacked up and messed up. You know, even whenever I attended, I met Mr. Price and I was jacked up, credit jacked up, just spending money, no savings and things like that. And he kept telling me, he said, you gotta be an example. You have to do whatever you're teaching. You can't just teach it and you all messed up, you know. My credit together, because now you're telling people how about credit, you got to get it together. And that's what I did. So, you know, I got it together and it still stuck with me today. I got awesome credit, you know, because of that teaching. I can't be sitting up here teaching something that I'm not practicing. So, so I know I'm clean and good. So, you know, it's easy for me to tell people and show them how to be clean and good.
How to get that credit right.
Yes. So that's the good part about it.
What is like when somebody's looking to buy a home, what do you tell them as their first step when trying to desiring to purchase a home? What is some of the first steps they should be taking?
Well, one of the things that people tell me is that I babysit my clients. I hold their hand, and I do. So I guess with the mortgage background that I have, I'm very knowledgeable. I'm always attending things to have more knowledge. I go to seminars, I go to different things out of the state, out of the country, meeting people, finding out all kind of avenues to make sure I can best serve my clients in all arrays. Because real estate, there's probate, there's short sales, there's an array of seniors, veterans, all of those things. So, you know, I have to be that resource, that community resource. So when you come to me, I can't say, oh, I don't know. You know, I want to be the one that say, hey, yes, I can help you because I make sure I know everything that's going on. So, so that's one of the best things about it. You're just trying to make sure everybody is comfortable and they come to me and I help them through the process. I help them fill out the application for the loan. A lot of times people just send people to a link and they don't know. You know, they're fumbling and then they wondering why they're not getting on it. Because some of that stuff, you know, I know about it, so I can put
it in there. You can input it quickly.
You know, you don't even have to do all of that right there. But you know, some people get intimidated by social media, the internet, and things like that. So when you just turn them loose and they're unsure and they're insecure about it, it can just kill that, you know, and kill their spirit, you know. And so that's what I avoid, you know. So it's like you come to me, I'm gonna walk you through it, help you through it, get on there, do this application, assist you to get your documents in. If I have to go to your job, if I have to come to my office and I scan it, print it, whatever I have to do to help you along the way. Because a lot of times people don't have computers, they don't have scanners, they don't have access to those things. But I'm here, I got an office. You know, I have different locations. You know, Keller Williams have office in Beaumont. I purchased this office in Orange, all over Louisiana, and all over Texas and Houston. I meet my clients there to help them do whatever we need to do. So it's never like a roadblock. I'm going to make sure it gets done.
Okay. What are the different type of loans that they can get for purchasing a home, and what their credit score need to start out at when they're trying to purchase?
Right now, it's at a 580 credit score.
Yeah.
You know, because some people, I mean, it's been like a 620 had been the hardest. People get that credit point, they got a 619.
Yeah.
Like,
Almost there, yeah.
yeah, now we gotta go get a credit card or do something to get that 1 point and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But now it's down to a 580. So people have been taking advantage of that. And of course the grant interest rate is a little bit higher than regular financing, but I mean you're getting free money.
Yeah.
That it does have a lien that comes with it. You know, you have to stay in the house 3-5 years, whatever that lien term is on there. If you stay past that time frame, then it's not repayable. But if you try to sell it or refinance it early, then you do have to pay what is considered a recapture tax from the, you know, just depends on what time it is that you try to sell. But a lot of times when we purchase, we there, you know,
Yeah,
we
we there.
stay.
Yeah, we there for the long
So
haul.
we pretty much staying. So it's like, you know, that's why I tell people don't never think you giving me a hard time or rushing me, because I don't rush no clients. You know, if it's taking us 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 2 months to find you your forever, that's what it takes. So I'm not grafted after coins like that to where I'm gonna be like, hey, you need to get this house or nothing like that. You know, you take your time, make sure this is something that you want. You know, I'm gonna make sure that the integrity of it is there, you know, with the inspector and things like that, to make sure you're getting something sounding good for you and your family.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately about people really need to have their houses inspected. They need to go to the inspection when they have them done. Do you go to inspections with the clients, or do you recommend them going to the inspection when they have a house inspected when they're buying?
Yes, and I can't go. Back in the day, I used to go, realtors could go, but now I guess because of lawsuits or something, when people got sued and the realtor happened to be there, they dragged them in it too. So then it's now we cannot go to the inspection, but I do encourage the clients, if they're off or to take off if they can, or send a spouse or, you know, someone instead, just to go through there with them. But of course, once the final inspection report is done, they send it to me and I go through it thoroughly and review it and speak with the client, and we go over it and what's important to them, to make sure we acknowledge that it gets fixed and everything for it.
Okay.
But yes, I mean, I always tell people to get an inspection, but I make sure it's signed off when they don't want to. Because I mean, sometimes they've gotten into, and I always tell them, if you don't have the money, wait.
Yeah.
You know, but don't not get an inspection done on the house. So I push that, because you want to know what you're getting into. And even whenever you get an inspection done, because even when I purchased my home, had the inspection done and everything, but I guess whatever happened when we moved in, the electrical plugs wasn't working all of a sudden, different things like that. So you just never know what can happen, but you do still try to avoid as much as you can upfront.
Okay. Yeah. And far as I like new home buyers, you know, young couples coming up, you know, getting married and want to purchase a home. Do you recommend them seeking a realtor first before they go out?
They need
Just
to,
purchase.
because the realtor, there's no money that I get from you, no money that you have to pay to me. So the the seller pays the fee. So even in new construction, the builder pays the fee. So you want to have someone to represent you, because you're not going to understand the jargon, especially whenever they're sending over those contracts and things like that. So you want to make sure you are represented in all facets. So yes, for new construction, the builders pay the realtor fee, and then even in pre-existing, the seller pays that fee. So if anybody is trying to collect money from you up front, then they start,
Lyria.
yeah, watch them. Baby, there's so much scams going on in here. Baby, these people, because I mean, I done heard some stories, even just coming in here to Orange, the Fruit City,
Yeah.
over here, and just people just
Do all kind of things, you know.
stuff. And it's like, what? You know, but I mean, this like the words, there's nothing new under the sun. But you know, you gotta watch it, because I done got scammed too. You know, just being not careful. I put it on Facebook. I got swindled out of I was trying to buy a friend of mine some a little purse and some shoes or something that I thought was cute, and got scammed.
I got scammed. Happened to me too, honey. I seen that
So
post.
yeah, so they just doing the most. I was like, slow down, Tracy, slow down, honey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah,
yeah,
you
you
can't.
just have to deal with people that, and especially um just people with integrity and people that know somebody that works with people, because I get a lot of referrals. Um, so it's like, and repeat business and different things like that, because it all goes with how you treat people. They want
Yeah,
you to know that you're going to answer the phone for them. They want to know that you're going to be there with them. And a lady called yesterday and she was like, you always answer your phone. If
yeah,
nobody I say that if I don't, I'm gonna call you right back as soon as I
yeah,
can, as soon as I'm
yeah,
free, so there's no lingering on that. So I want that customer service to be 100. You
yeah.
people to
And
know that
that's
they're just not
awesome.
gonna be stressed out. You want them to be able to walk through this process with a smile at the
Mm.
beginning and with a smile on the
Eh,
end.
yeah, and
That's
a home and some keys in their hand.
yes. I'm like, I'd be more excited. Huh. It's
Yeah.
like every time. It's like, oh my God. It's like I done purchased the house every time myself.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah, it's
exciting to see other people prosper in whatever their goals are they're trying to achieve. And home ownership in our community is not very big, but to educate people on home ownership and how important it is key also, so
yeah,
they
you
can.
have people that don't understand because I've even tried to go into one of the schools to talk, and the lady told me that home ownership had nothing to do with education. Ooh.
Yeah, yes it do.
I'm like, you need to be fired right now, today.
Yeah.
Understand it. You need to, that's just crazy to me. So what you
Yeah,
mean it doesn't? You
yeah.
know, um, even me knowing that I can go into my home and I done painted this color and done some
Hmm.
things and whatever I wanted to do to my house, and I'm happy. So these kids, they can go into their own space, their
Hmm.
rooms, and have it decorated and everything. But that's like you said, it's being made whole.
Yeah.
So if the parents or the elders don't understand how
Hmm.
important it is. And so that's why we some things coming together so we can get people and get the kids and get the families together so the kids can hear, the families can understand
Hmm.
where we need to go with this thing. We need to start teaching them young,
Yeah.
but you got to start teaching us because the elders don't know. So even like I
Uh-huh.
said with her, she's way out of the way. You what?
Yeah. But yeah, because
So
they just don't realize how important it is to have home ownership. They build all these apartment complexes to keep us out of homes because they
exactly.
know we're gonna go. That's gonna be our go-to instead of going to purchase a home. So
Yeah.
we have people like you teaching people how to purchase homes. Maybe need
Yeah.
to do a seminar of your own, teaching people how
Again,
to do.
I haven't done one since COVID. Before
Uh-huh.
COVID, I was out doing them every week.
Yeah.
And then since COVID, I have not, but that is in the making again to get that
Yeah.
going because it's just crazy. And
It's
people
crazy.
need
Yeah.
to really get an understanding. And even people that own homes, like I tell you, even though you own a home, tell somebody that doesn't. I know you
Yeah.
know somebody that doesn't. And
Yeah.
like I said, 1,800 a month for rent.
Yes.
Like you said, these apartments coming up, they're coming up like this for a reason. I need to be in this
Yes.
apartment business. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? They need
Yeah.
the money rent.
Yeah.
They need
Rent, that's something that you'll never own,
that you'll
never be
never
yours.
own. Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, and that's what I always said, because I would feel bad if I did that. But I was like, but I do something like transitional housing. My thing
Yeah.
would be like if you're gonna be renting, but
Hmm.
here you're renting, so you can get yourself together to purchase.
Yeah,
But
and that'll help that transitional home also if they did something like that for how for homeless, where they can just so they can get them off the street, give them
oh
some kind of
yeah.
life skills or something that they can go out and get a job and get on their feet. That would be something
Yes,
good also.
yes. So it's so many things that it's just having the willing
Hmm.
vessels that are wanting to get better. Because we
Yeah,
all need to try to strive to do better. And I have to,
yeah,
whatever it is in our lives, it's just not even home. If whatever it is, we
yeah,
gotta get it together.
yeah, yeah,
If whatever you're wanting to do it and
yeah,
start.
yeah,
Start And then the other thing is the hurt. A lot of people have been told no so much to where they stop. And
Yeah.
you just can't stop. I had a lady, I was telling her to call to get her vehicle refinanced. I said, call the people that you got the car from. And she was like, okay. So they said, no, they can't refinance. Okay, well, call the bank. Call the bank. They called Chicago Bank. They said, no, I had too many miles. I said, call another bank.
Yeah. Don't
Call
stop.
yeah, oh, Miss Tracy, these people gonna do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Stop when somebody say no, get that yes. Until you
Yes.
keep going.
That's what
Somebody
I
gonna say yes.
say. We think
But if
like
it
that's what I
wasn't for
say.
me though, she would have stopped. Because every time she hung up, she called me right back and told me what
Yeah.
the person said. So if she had any incentive to go ahead and keep me pushing forward, she
Yeah.
would have just called some banks on her own. But
Yeah.
she was like, Miss Tracy,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
guy,
Cause
so it's like,
she didn't think it was gonna happen. So she was
yeah,
doubting what was gonna happen.
doubting. Just call another.
Doubted.
Call
I
another.
said,
Somebody gonna say it. Somebody said yes. And
yeah,
so then
what
that's the best thing. And we're gonna be closing. Let me see. I said I was gonna get her to do a live. So yeah, we closing on the 22nd.
mm-hmm.
She's gonna be able to get our house and get in. She was able to get in the price range that she wanted just from having her credit. That was
Yeah.
another story. The credit wasn't good when she came.
Uh,
Got the credit right. Got the credit up high enough to balance on the car and got that refinance
mm-hmm.
down $300 less. Because when
Yeah.
she got it, she had bad credit. Now you
Yeah.
got a good credit. Now your interest rate is way lower.
Yeah.
Now we winning.
Yeah. See, but that's you able to, by you having all those like extra skills you have, you can actually teach that to them and help them understand. And that's good because she never tried if she didn't have somebody like you. She would have just
Right.
left it alone and went on about her business.
Yep. No, but that's why I say you just gotta help it, it's like you're trying to just help am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
And not,
how it is. You
yeah.
gotta want to have it and want people to want it for themselves too. And if they don't want or don't know how to, it's not that they just don't want to, some of them. It's just they don't know how to. So they come to you to
Yes.
help for guidance. And that's
Yeah.
what I love about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, baby, let me see what we can do to get this here going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Get you in this house. Yes, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Uh so like if what is your radical, what keeps you going? What's your radical faith? What is it in? Do you have when I say radical faith, a lot of people think I'm just talking about religion, but I mean you have to have radical faith in yourself too, that you believe. Like you was
Mhm.
telling that lady, if she was just kept calling, do you have enough faith in yourself that you can get this done? And also, without God, you're nothing. So you have to have faith, I would say,
Exactly.
in Him.
Exactly. Yes. And you know what? I'll always say it in all areas of life. If we didn't have, I don't know how things would run with, well, I do know because I wasn't always in that space. However, I was glad to have a grandmother that kept me in church as a youngster.
Hmm.
So whenever I had issues or whenever I felt that I needed, I had a safe place to go. I knew where to go to get whatever it was that I needed and
Yeah.
things like that. And so now, I'm grounded though. So it's like, I know where I need to go every week, all
Yeah.
the time
Yeah.
to get what I need and praying and different things like that. So yes, so that helps me. And, it's just like an automatic thing in the morning, praying and then asking God to direct my day and to
Yeah.
continue to continue to send his people because I know I love being in the spirit of God,
Hmm.
that great spirit. Because I be like, Lord, get this devil, Lord. I gotta get
Yeah.
away from me
Yeah.
real quick to get the devil because I love peace. I
Yeah.
love to be in peace in a perfect
Yes.
place. And so sometimes, like I say, whenever you get people that's not in that space, and I just be in here praying for them, even though a husband and wife that's just not on it or whatever, and trying to talk and get things, always asking God what to say. So, and to make sure things go right and things like that, because somebody can come in here mad, and by the time they leave out, they glad,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you gotta have that personality to know that, everybody's not gonna be having this great day. There's things going on. I have a client now, she just recently lost her mother. So it's like,
Yeah,
you got those times, and you
yeah,
gotta be there and helping them through it. Because sometimes they not gonna call the cousins or whatever, they'll call me and
yeah,
cry and let it
yeah,
out, and
yeah,
I'm there with them because I'm like, hey, go ahead and let it out, because
yeah,
some people don't, they they just they just do that. They'll come to somebody that they feel comfortable with, that
yeah,
they know they're just not gonna be spreading things about it or whatever and just talk. And so, and I'm
yeah,
glad because it's like it's a counselor. I can be a counselor,
yeah. So you
when
like that? You're truly the definition of the homegirl realtor, right?
Yes, the home girl realtor. So don't, if you need to come here and just cry and don't even get a house, you want to just come here and cry and get some things out, come on. Let's
Yeah,
pray and get your life together and get you up and get your spirits up. Nobody needs to be just down and bogged down with no hope and no, just,
yeah,
like they just can't see how to make it through the day. You can't
yeah.
even say the next day sometimes through the day.
Mm-hmm,
So when people know that they can be encouraged and that they could that there are people that's there for them, and
mm-hmm.
it just makes a great deal.
Okay, and so my other top is bodacious dream. What is your bodacious dream for the future? Not things you have done already, but for the future. What is one of your bodacious dreams? When I
Um,
audacious, like bodacious or audacious, think of like audacious dream.
okay. I would say for the future, let me see, what's those days? Um, I just I just I just continuing, because I don't see myself ever being able to let go of what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
it's like, because like I said, I love the people and I love everything about this. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a continuing of making dreams come true, having satisfied customers, doing more commercial real estate, different things like that. And I got into the international
Mm-hmm.
portion of it. So I done tapped in, but I haven't dug in
Yeah.
it, but it's coming,
Yeah. Like what's
so
like speak it into existence. Like
speak
what?
it
How many
into
homes you want to be done sold by? However long you want. Just something. Just to.
yeah. So like you said, about 300 homes in the next year, or
Yeah.
something like that. And even overseas, helping
Yes.
people become homeowners over there, or even investments. Because right now there's a lot of investors
Mm-hmm.
going over doing Airbnb. So
Mm-hmm.
that's another form of real estate and another
Yeah.
form of wealth
Yeah.
that people are not tuning into. Because I mean, you can get over there and get new construction at a great price with these condos and different things over there. And a lot of people are buying up that property for Airbnb. So, and just sitting back here collecting. You're sitting in
Yeah.
the United States. And one thing about that overseas is non-tax.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I'll say. I'm like, what?
That's why they over there, huh?
Yeah. So it's like you gotta, and like I said, just being knowledgeable about all areas of real
Yeah.
estate. So it's like I don't know what you can come with me that I haven't been tapping into. Because like I said, I want to be the community resource person that people can come to, probate, short
Mm-hmm.
sale, all of them. But like I said, veterans, we do that every day.
Okay.
Regular civilians, of course. So it's just making people, and I always try to just I save you money. I want you to come with the least amount of money possible. You
Yeah.
don't have to come up with some, so you
Yeah.
gotta come up with a little change, but
Yeah.
it's not that 20% down that people be talking about. And I don't know why they still talking about that. People still think sometimes that it's still 20% down and all of that stuff like that. And I don't
That's
know why the myth is still driving, because it's like, that is not true, unless you
yeah.
just got some other kind of the credit is really bad or something like that, and somebody's trying to get you to do something. But like I tell people, just go ahead and invest the money and get your credit together. We just had an issue with this, what was it? Rent to own stuff was coming up. Man, stop it.
Yeah.
Okay. You already renting. And
Yeah.
then you talking about renting to own, then the next thing you know, you're gonna be in the blind, like the blind going like you still fooling around with stuff. Do the traditional way of financing, and that's the safest place to be in. Get your credit together and get this traditional, financing that's been around for years that works for everybody instead of just playing dice. Playing dice and then introducing yourself with people that's playing dice, which no, we're not doing it. Get connected to people that really have an interest in your future and for you to win, not to lose. We try to avoid all the L's as much as possible. We want the W's. Win, win, win.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play your song now, then you can come back in and talk about that song and give your final remarks. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. It stopped. That was Anita Wilson. I know he will. Is that right? That was the right song, right?
Jesus will. Jesus will.
Okay.
So just in case you didn't hear it, I'm gonna just say a little bit of it.
Okay.
Says, who opens doors that I cannot see? Jesus will. Jesus will. Oh, and who will make all my decisions for me? Jesus will. Jesus will. And then it goes on to talk about he'll fight my battles. He'll fight my battles if I keep still. So that's what I love about it. That song just resonates in my spirit because I know he will. He's gonna answer the prayer. He's gonna open the doors. He's gonna do what he says he will do. God's word will not return void. So I just love that. So I if you never listen to it, turn it on in the morning. Because that's the song, that's that go-to song that you would want to if you just need to hear it. It's just to brighten up your day, just for a reminder when you're going through. He's there. He's there. He's there. So just tune into that because it's real. It's real.
Yeah. So do you have any final remarks about your business? Like you want to tell them anything before we go?
Okay, yes. So again, I am Tracie Conyers, Realtor, your home girl, Texas and Louisiana. We have funds that are paying the down payment, grants that's paying your down payment. I get your closing costs paid. It's very little money that you're having to come up with. Even if you are a homeowner, share this information with your family, someone that you do know, family, friends, church members, whatever. I'll come to you. I'll come talk about it. I'll come to the church. I'll come to the school. I'll come to wherever, the job, wherever you are, with people wanting to hear about this exciting news. And it's fast. You get your documents in, get your credit done, get your documents in, get your approval, and let's go house hunting. So, and I want to say congratulations to every business, everybody that has stepped out on faith, took the chance, and realized that there is an opportunity for your dreams to come true. All we have to do is do it and follow God's direction, and it will come to pass.
Yes, yes. Thank you for coming on the show. I enjoyed our interview, and maybe you'll come back another time. I think this is our second time, right? We had problems the first time, but this is our
Yes,
second
yes.
time.
I kept it
Yeah,
in my brain cells. I was like, "Man,
yeah, but we made it. So I appreciate you coming on, and you have a good day.
you too. Have a blessed